गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. What can we talk about today?
Today is Ramnavami, so.
Today is Ramnavami. Today being Ramnavami, as I am reminded, आज है कल है today being Ramnavami, let's meditate on Sri Ram. So to meditate on Sri Ram, we have to understand who is Ram. Ram is the Agni mantra. Ra is the Agni. And he is he who burns away all impurities from our heart. And the word begins in the mouth, r, and concludes in m. So wherever it begins, it starts with all the alphabets or vowels, they begin with a and they conclude in ma. So here we are starting not from the base of the throat, but we are starting from the palate, and that's where the Agni is indicated, and therefore Ram is the name which takes you beyond the dukkha, misery, and delivers you to the absolute. To meditate on Sri Ram, one can do that either through action, karma. And how to do that? That you offer. Karma is done at manasa vacha kaya. That means that the karma action is done at the body level, speech level, and mind level, thought level. So you offer every deed, every word that is coming out of your mouth, and every thought that is coming in your mind, offer it to the Lord Ram. That is the first way. That is the gross way. That is the general way. To offer your actions at the feet of the Lord, so that as you continue performing actions, offering to the Lord and taking that as a prasad of the Lord, slowly, only the thought of Ram will remain in your mind and the actions will become secondary. Action is done only for one purpose, and that is chitte shuddhartham. So to purify your mind, intellect, memory, and ego. For that purpose. To purify what? To purify mind, intellect, memory, and ego. But what are they? They are something which do not exist but appear to be there. And we have got entangled in them, and therefore we feel we are sinners, we have done wrong, we have regrets, we have expectations, we have anxiousness, we have ambitions, we have competition, we have comparison. All this is felt, experienced by someone who does not exist, and that is called the individual, or that is called the ego. To dissolve this ego, the karma has to be done in the proper manner, which is, if you do it with ego, the ego will become stronger. Then we cannot do action without a ego. So let it continue. But then now what is the shift we are bringing about? The shift we are bringing about is performing the act. The ego is performing the action as a offering to the Lord, and that brings about purification. The second way of contemplating on Sri Ram is through bhakti. First was karma. In bhakti, you can simply do it by patram pushpam phalam toyam, that is, offer anything. People, the Bhagavad Gita says, offer a leaf, offer a flower, offer water. But in the end, offer every thought to the Lord, every emotion to the Lord, every bhav to the Lord. And for this, in the bhakti, it becomes important that we have a form of the Lord in front of our eyes, Lord Sri Ram, of the dark hue or bluish hue, wearing a pitambar, having a broad shoulders, long arms all the way to the knee, in the left hand holding the bow, and in the right hand sometimes you see him holding a arrow, or sometimes just giving ashirwad. He has a quiver on the back, a long hair, and the nama, kamala nayana, the conch-shaped neck, wide shoulders with a janev going across. So keeping that picture and experiencing it to be more the cloth that is on his shoulder, or the pitambar, the cloth around his waist that he's wearing, the lungi that he's wearing, see it moving. And as we move from the gross to the subtle, we keep offering our thoughts, our breath, our intentions only at the feet of the Lord, to the Lord. And over a period of time, we become focused on the Lord, and as a result of the focus and the love for the Lord, because we are doing it with bhav, we become intoxicated by the name of the Lord. Here it is important to know that the Lord and his name are not separate. They are one and the same. So now what is happening here in bhakti? You are still doing something, but you are getting so lost in that doing, you're getting intoxicated, because as your mind is becoming focused on the Sri Ram, his picture or his name, and in a humongous amount of energy, humongous amount of inspiration is coming within. The hairs are standing on end, the tears are flowing through your eyes, and the mind is losing all sense of the world as you dive into the Ram Nam. This is the power of Ram Nam, if we do it with bhav and not mechanically. And it automatically leads you to the third way, which is the contemplation on the Lord as a nirgun nirakar par brahma paramatma. Because when we are chanting the name of the Lord Ram, the sequence is Vaikhari Madhyama Pashyanti Para. Para Vani, Vani means speech. So first is gross speech, then is subtle speech, then is causal speech, then is transcendental speech. When the speech, as a result of purification, goes beyond the causal speech, it becomes transcendental. And that transcendental speech is, there is nothing, your mouth is not uttering anything. There are no thoughts in your mind also. You have reached the destination. Transcendental speech means you have reached the destination. What Ram represented, that has been realized. Till you were chanting the Ram Nam was separate and you were separate. In the transcendental speech, you and Ram Nam have become one whole unit. No separation, no distinction, no otherness, no difference. It's all one whole. Just like the river merges into the ocean and loses its identity. Similarly, when we chant the name of the Lord, and if we are doing it in the right manner by the grace of the Lord, we lose our identity as the chanter, as the devotee, and merge into the Lord as he is. And this is the contemplation. Before the merging, your mind is quiet, the mantra is not going on, maybe going on, and in that extreme at one ment with the silence that comes about as a result of paravani, uh, uh, as long as you don't go to sleep at that time, that also precaution you have to take. And that at one ment brings about a sense of completion, a sense of, I can't even say a sense, because for sensing there has to be a mind, but there is a knowingless knowing that this is all that there is. But now the seeker, the devotee, the contemplator, uh, he doesn't have any doubt as to what or who I'm speaking that way. That time this thought doesn't come. As to who you are, you have no doubt. This is called Atma Sakshatkar, or it is called as Ram Sakshatkar. You discover that you and Ram are one. And in this manner, one comes to come back to his original nature from Vedantic point of view. He merges into the Lord as the Lord and goes to Saket in the devotional path, and in the Karma Yoga, he continues to offer every action of his life as an offering to the Lord, and whatever comes as a result, he takes it as the prasad of the Lord. And in this way, the seeker, the meditator, the devotee, or the meditator, all in one, we are all of them. We mature into sthita prajna. We mature into to being established, that which is our real nature. And our real nature is Shri Ram. Shri Ram. Shri Ram. In this way, keep singing his name and be one with him. With that, sit down. With that thought, sit down and attempt, have the intention that kaya, vacha, manasa level, all thoughts are going, everything is going towards or being offered to the Lord. Taking the name of the Lord, contemplating on the Lord.